Hey everyone, it's Manny with Guaranteed Rate. It's been a while since I put out a video. Things have been kind of ridiculously busy with everything that happened with COVID, with rates going down, and with all the activity in the housing markets. And you've heard my projections in the past. I did a video last year kind of giving my viewpoint on what two directions the housing market could take. And I also stated what my favorite kind of direction or my preferred direction, which I thought was more likely would be, and it was for the housing to actually benefit from COVID, at least like our housing here in Fairfield County. And you can see you can link, I'll have them put a link below to that video so you can see it. So I wanted to share my viewpoints now where I think the real estate market is going and answer a couple questions that I see coming up again and again. Is the housing market too hot right now? Is it due for a pause? Right? Are home prices too high? So I'll try and explain what I believe the answers to those questions are and see if I can help you make a great decision with purchasing a home. Let's try and answer the question, is the housing market too high? Are home prices too high? And I've been having this conversation a lot with people. I talk to dozens of realtors every day. I get their viewpoints on the marketplace. I talk to dozens of potential home buyers each week. So there's two questions I've been asking people to help them formulate their true decision as to whether they believe housing is too expensive or it's still going, right? Because everyone's gonna have different thought processes here. And the two questions are this, right? Can you rent a home today for much, much less than purchasing a home with a small down payment of 3%, 5%, call it what it is? And the answer to that is no, right? Finding a good rental house, especially for a family in any area with a great school district, you're paying more in monthly rents, if not almost the same as a mortgage payment. So is housing too expensive if you kind of consider that, right? Because people have the decision, I could rent or I can purchase. If rent is considerably less than the equivalent mortgage payment, kind of like what happened in 2008 into 2009, someone who have a mortgage paying $2,100 a month, they could actually rent the house for probably $1,600, like a similar home. Nobody wanted to buy because it just the economics didn't really make that much sense then. So that's that question there. Second question is, can you buy land and build a home for less than buying an existing property? Right? And the answer is no. It costs more money to actually buy the land, find a contractor, buy the lumber, build a home. You're spending more money doing that than buying an existing home. In my opinion, until you can rent a home for much less than purchasing the home in terms of a monthly payment, or buy land and build a home, and it's considerably less expensive than purchasing an existing home, home prices are not really that high yet. If anything, we can make the argument that they've been probably a little too low for too long, and now we're starting to see the appreciation we should have had years ago. Because in our market here, the appreciation ever since the housing collapse has been slow, really, really slow. In other markets, you look at like Florida, Phoenix, California, even though now with the .com companies being more remote, it's not as hot there anymore. But those markets have been doing much, much better than our market here in terms of home price appreciation for a while. And it's starting to catch up to us. And I don't think it's over. I think we're going to see home prices continue to go up because inventory level is really tight. The amount of buyers that are entering the marketplace keep on growing. And that's not going to stop them. A majority of the first-time home buyer population right now are millennials. And I'm a millennial, and quite frankly, like I've raised my hair, we're getting older. And we're buying a first home at a different point in our lives than when previous generations have purchased, right? Previous generations purchased homes probably in their mid-20s, maybe late 20s. Now we have millennials purchasing homes in their mid-30s to late 30s. Right? They're further along in their careers. They're making more money. They've been able to pay down some of their student loans. They've been able to save money along the way. So I'm finding more and more first-time homebuyers are coming in with bigger down payments, especially those who are renting in New York. They're coming in with bigger down payments, and that is healthy for the housing market, because if more and more home buyers have a lot of equity in their home, because of the down payment they're putting in, it's less likely we're going to see large-scale future defaults and foreclosures. So in short, I'm going to release more videos on this topic, but those are my thoughts on where housing is and where I think it's going. And I think we have more upside in terms of home prices to go, and because the economics and the fundamentals just make too much sense towards the argument that home prices have more room to the upside than they do towards we're topping out, right? You know, we're not in a market right now that we're seeing home prices top out. It's just not there. But I'd love to hear your thoughts. Please be kind, share your thoughts below. I'm always around for a conversation. One thing I will say that I found has been a differentiator between somebody being able to purchase a home and get into contract versus that, someone that's having trouble is the quality of the realtor. A really good realtor who's networked into the local marketplace. A lot of the agents know them. They're having an easier time getting their offers accepted because they know how to position the offer. There's a level of trust established between them and the real estate community. And when these homeowners are getting multiple offers, like 5-6 offers on a property, the listing agent is coaching them along. They want to make sure that the offer they accept is not just the highest, but is probably one of the better quality offers. And if they trust the agent on the other end, that the information they're being provided is accurate due to a long-standing relationship or due to someone having a really, really good reputation in the marketplace, it makes a difference. When the listing agent is giving their recommendations to the seller, their recommendations are held in high regard when the seller is making a decision. So if you need a rock star realtor to help you purchase your first home or move up to a larger home, let me know. I'll give you a great recommendation. Thank you so much.